this is how we do, people. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What is going on? Your boy just got into the house and I went straight to going live. So I'm not prepared. But you know what? Being professional, you just need to wing it sometimes. All right? You need to wing it and let's see what's going on. Guys, hope you guys are good. Welcome. As you're coming in, smash that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Tony, first one through the gate. What's happening, Tony, man? How are you? Hope you are good, brother. Hope you're good. Listen, hope you are good. I am just walking in, man. It's been one of those long days. All right. But of course, the time was getting away from me. Tomorrow, we got the big one. So, I had to come in here real quick, jump in. We talk about it, and we figure out, are we getting this W tomorrow or what? I think the win tomorrow is definitely guaranteed. I hope. But this is crazy, man. I don't know if you guys were able to catch some of these this craziness between Andre Onana and Nemanja Matic. That was very interesting, right? I appreciate you hitting the like and hitting the subscribe buttons as you're coming in, people. Let's see. Give a second here. Let me get caught up with the. What did I do? Okay, give me a second. Oh man, what did I do? Okay, cool. Give me a second. Okay, I gotta get this here. Gotta get that. All right, I got my chat now. I can see it. Like and smash, good brother. Appreciate you, Tony. Good workout. Feeling tired after yes. Okay, that's good. That's good, man. I'm glad you had that good workout. That's what's up. Oh hell yeah, we're winning tomorrow. There you go, Tony. That's what I'm talking about. That is the energy that we need, people. All right, as you're all coming in, make sure you bring that energy, that positive vibes, because our boys, they're flying to France. Well, they should be there by now. Now, again, from Manchester to France, I think the flight is not that long, because from London, you can actually just hop on the train and you'll be there in a couple of hours. Flight should be a couple of minutes. But anyway, neither here nor there. All right. United, Lyon versus United tomorrow. All right. But Matic and Onana were dominating conversation today. All right. People smash those likes, hit that subscribe. All right. So this is what happened. Andre Onana had said this, all right, talking about, this is pre, the feud, right? Talking about the game against Lyon. So Andre Onana said, it's a very good team, okay? We know some of them, but I don't think we have to focus on them, all right? It is more about us, what we are going to do. I think we are better than them, right? That's what Onana said. We just have to go there and show who we are. All right, we are united, right? And if we go there with a winning mentality and we are focused, stay compact and together, and we follow the game plan, we will be winning the game, of course. All right, it's not going to be easy, but I think we are way better than them. Okay, we all know the importance of this game. We will go there with the winning mentality. It is not our best season, but we still have something to win and we will go for it. All right. That is the entire quote for Andre Onana, right? That's what he said. All right. That's what he said. People, smash those likes, hit that subscribe. Let us know what team you support if you are new here. Nick the Beast. What up, Nick? Welcome. Listen, you've passed the entrance, right? Usually you got to let us know what team you support. You said it. It is the right team. 1906. What's going on? Welcome. So, yeah, Onana said that. All right. What did Matic say? Matic said, I would never be disrespect. No, this is Onana. Let's see. Yeah. So Onana, Matic said, this is what Matic said. He said, you need to have, okay. Yeah. Matic said, you need to have cover to say something like that, saying that, Lyon is Man United is better than Lyon, right? He said you need to have cover to say something like that. I respect everyone, but uh, to say that, then you need to get an answer. All right. If you are one of the worst goalkeepers in Manchester United history, you need to take care about what you are talking about. Right. Listen, this is good. I like this. This is the beef. Back in the days where you had Keane and Vieira, battling in the tunnel as before Arsenal took on Man United. Right. We like this, beefing. Right. Which is good stuff because they're both honestly trying to defend their teams, right? Onana on the one hand is saying, listen, we're gonna go out there, we should be able to beat these lots, all right? They're not a good team, all right? Matic, he's saying, look, man, of course Matic did not probably read the entire quote, but Matic is saying, listen, man, you are the worst goalkeeper ever for Man United. So that's pretty crazy. So after Matic said that, Onana said, I would never be disrespectful to another club, right? Because Matic was saying that he was being disrespectful, calling Lyon a sorry team, right? I don't know why Onana did that, because then you're putting a target on us where we should have just gone there, be humble, and get that win and get out, right? So Onana's response to Matic calling him the worst goalkeeper, he said, listen, I would never be disrespectful to another club. We know that tomorrow will be a difficult game against a strong opponent. We focus on preparing a performance to make our fans proud. At least, Onana says, I have lifted trophies with the greatest club in the world. All right. Some can't say the same. And then he posts the picture of him lifting the FA Cup. Listen, Nemanja Matic at United, he had not won anything. All right. So, I mean, the way Onana was saying that statement, I figured, you know what? He's taking the high road. Listen, I'm not going to be disrespectful to another team, blah, blah, blah. But the way he finished that statement said, at least I have lifted the trophy for this great club. That is one of those, like, you're like, okay, man, it's going crazy now. Yeah, so it's one of those that I liked to see this back and forth, because, everybody's trying to defend their club. Everybody believes that, they can win, right? And it shows Matic really, likes Lyon, and he believes they're a good team. So it's one of those, like, they were going at it. I loved it. We need more of that. We need more of the zing in the game, because now tomorrow everybody's going to be watching. Will Onana be scored on, or will Onana make a howler, whatever, right? And in case you're wondering if Onana is starting or Bindier, it has been confirmed by the manager today on his press conference. The number one shot stopper, Andre Onana, will be starting on goal. All right. That is what Amorim said. All right, let's see what's going on here. But 1906, he said Barcelona very strong. Rafinha, yep. Boof. Boof is saying greetings. Boof. Let us know what team you support, Boof. Smash that like, hit that subscribe. Irfan Siddiq, what do you think about Indonesia in World Cup qualification, brah? Irfan Siddiq, first of all, you can let us know what team you support. I don't know if you've done that already. Smash that like, hit that subscribe. All right, people, I'm just walking in. I'm not really prepared. I had a long day at the office. That's why I'm rocking the actual dress shirt and all that. It's nothing special, right? Yeah, Indonesia qualification for the World Cup. It's going to be tough. Did you guys qualify? I don't remember seeing Indonesia in the World Cup. You threw me a curveball there. To the World Cup. Do you guys have a chance? I think the teams are already under 17. Oh, yeah. Under 17. That's good, man. That's big up. Big up to you guys. Because I thought it was the like the adults teams, right? So under 17, that's good. That's big news for Indonesia, because hopefully that team, the under 17, continues that as they grow. That way, they actually make it to the big stage of the World Cup, right? But it's big up to Indonesia for making that. That's awesome. Let's see, Southgate, what's going on, man? Now Onana has to prove himself. He isn't worst goalkeeper in Man United history after what Matic said. Exactly. So that itself, it's going to create another, this other dynamic in there where they're all going to be going in. Okay, Onana has to be on his P's and Q's. If he makes a howler tomorrow, man, the way people are going to be coming after him, that'll be crazy. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. But this is honestly, when I saw that, I was like, okay, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. I like when players, they're talking with chest, because the way the game has been now is they're kind of reserved. They don't really have that animosity in the game anymore. You saw that Manchester Derby, man. After that game, everybody was huggy and high fiving and all that good. Listen, the days of like Gary Neville said, back in these days, you wouldn't really see that, exchanging shirts and all that. It's the game has kind of softened a little bit, right? So seeing this is good. I'm wondering, like, imagine now when they're lining up. I wonder if they're going to shake hands, or when they're going to shake each other's hand, everybody, the camera will be on them too. All right, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see. Indonesia has a good food. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, sick. But it's one of those, like, you're like, man, Matic. I forgot for some reason I thought Matic actually, I thought he had retired a while back, until when we were scheduled to face Lyon. I found out that Matic is still playing. Watch. Imagine if Matic scores. If he scores on Onana for some reason, right? Listen, if you're a Matic, what do you do? Do you go after you score? You go on Onana and be like, yeah, now what? But the good thing is, we shouldn't worry so much about Matic scoring. He's not going to score tomorrow. He's not their main danger player. They have Shirky, who Man United have been linked with him. So I know tomorrow a lot of us were going to be like doing one of those scouting to see this guy Shirky. How good is he? Can he do the job for us at United? Now, Cherky, I hope I'm pronouncing his name correct. He's going to be dictating that midfield for them. He's going to be a problem, and we're going to have some solutions for him. And I think Casemiro and Ugarte, they should be able to deal with them. We're going to do the predicted lineup before we roll out of here, people. Or you know what? Just drop your predicted lineup in the chat. They'll get it out of the way and let us know. Something to note: Kobe Mainu is back. All right, Kobe Mainu is back. Another thing to note: Matthias de Ligt is out. Toby Collier is out. All right, those guys, unless de Ligt passed a late fitness test, he is out. Ruben Amorim said he has like a knock on a foot issue, so they're trying to figure that out. Yep, he's out most likely. Kobe Mainu, he said he's available, he's back, he's on the plane. But with Mainu, they're gonna pretty much manage his minutes, right? He's not gonna go full throttle, hit the ground running and play 90 minutes or something like that. So it's not gonna be anything like that, right? But Mainu is back. So I'm thinking he's gonna get some minutes. Of course, let me see the traveling crew. Who do we have on that plane for United? I had it right here somewhere and I lost it. I know Mason Mount is on that plane for sure, and Mason Mount looks fitter. So I don't know. When I do my predicted lineup, I have Money Mace starting. All right. In my lineup, I have Money Mace starting tomorrow. Because if the man is fit, let him run. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Man United traveling squad. Let's see. All right. Who do we have on that plane? So Ruben Amorim has selected 23-man squad for Manchester United's quarterfinal first leg. All right. Kobe Mainoo was spotted on that plane. All right. So we have Bayindir, Heaton, and Onana. Right. Defenders, we have Harry Amas, Dalot, Dorgu, Kamasan, Kukonki, Lindelof, Maguire, Mazraoui, Shaw, and Yoro. All right. Your midfielders is Casemiro, Ericsson, Fernandes, Mainoo, Morehouse, Mount, and Ugarte. Your forwards, you have Garnacho, Hoyland, and Xerxes. All right. So that's your traveling crew right there. There you go, Tony. Tony is leading the way, being the leader he is. Nick, good to see you. Good to see you. I need to go to sleep. Man United is the best team in my opinion. Thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate that. Yes, it is. It is. I love Manchester United since I was 8 years old. Ifran Siddiq, and I know the name Fletcher. I like that player. Good. IMTS. Good morning. Good evening. How are you? Good to see you. People, smash those likes, guys. Hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. Yeah, definitely, Nick, come back again. Norwich. Hey, Norwich, good to see you. Thank you so much for blessing us with your presence again, Norwich. Irfan Siddiq, he said, I will be traveling in May to see Manchester United play in Malaysia against. Oh yeah, definitely, you have to. Those two games, right? Yeah, guys. In case you don't know, Manchester United will be traveling to Malaysia. I think they have two games. They'll be playing out there. Of course, we're going. We have a huge fan base in that part of the world, and we're gonna be making some good money. I think we're gonna make like 8 million or something playing those two games. So yeah, but it's gonna be interesting. And then they're gonna go right after finishing the league. Right after they're done with the league, they'll be flying to Malaysia for those two games. Let's see. Ifran Siddiq, are you Bangladeshi? So all right. Tony's lineup goes like this: Onana, Maguire, Yoro, Maz. That's it. That's your back three right there. Ugarte, yep. Mount, Dorgu, Dalot, Garnacho, Xerxes, Bruno. Oh, that looks good. No, I'm from Indonesia. Oh, my friend is from Indonesia. There you go. That's what's up. All right. Yeah, people, drop here. What is your predicted lineup, man? Let us know. I like Tony's lineup. I think that could be the lineup there. But we shall see. All right. I will go ahead and drop mine as well. Let's get it out of the way. I'm going to have, of course, Onana is confirmed by the manager. Onana starts. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the same back three: Yoro, Maguire, and Maz. Right? They didn't do anything wrong really in that Man City game. Midfield. I think Casemiro again. I don't think he warrants being dropped. So I think Casemiro starts, but I think I may do Casemiro and Bruno because I would like for Bruno to play deeper. So I'm going to start Dorgu as my left wing back. So it's going to be Dorgu, Bruno, Casemiro, and Dalot. Dalot was a part of the press conference today, so he's definitely starting. Dalot is always going to start. Now, Bruno starting deeper, I like it because my 2 10s is Mason Mount and Garnacho. Up top, leading the line, it is going to be Joshua Xerxes for me. I think Joshua Xerxes is going to lead the line. All right. So we shall see. The hair on he was just lucky. Yeah, Torre, Matic, yep. Yeah. There've been some beefs in the past. Matic speaking facts. Um, uh, Matic is from Benfica. Yeah. Matic played with Ruben Amorim, right? Yeah, they did. They played together, I think, at one point. So, of course, today on his press conference, Ruben Amorim was asked about that. He said, "Listen, he knows Matic is a nice guy, um, and of course, he understands what Onana was saying. So he said it could have been just a misunderstanding, but." Uh, Ruben Amorim said, "Listen, they're both professionals, so it's a nothing burger kind of thing. So it's not going to be an issue tomorrow when we face them. Both players are professionals, so we're going to keep it moving. Nothing to see here. But of course, Ruben Amorim did acknowledge that with Onana saying, the whole trophy, he didn't really say, yeah, with posting the picture and adding that whole trophy thing, yeah, that kind of created an additional issue which should have been there. But it's going to be interesting tomorrow. And Ruben Amorim today was asked about Mainu since he's fit. Why isn't he starting? And what's his position? One of the questions from the reporters was like, Mainu for England, he played as a 10, right? What's his position for United? Ruben Amorim did say, like, listen, the good thing about Mainu is he can play multiple positions, right? He can play as a 6, he can play as an 8, and he can play as a 10, right? But Ruben Amorim did confirm that Mainu has a lot of work to do, right? He's not the finished product, right? He's not the finished product, so people need to kind of chill a little bit with him, and he's trying to help him build his game, right? Because people are already piling too much pressure on him, saying like, hey, of course, being English and all that, you would think Mainu should be starting most of these games whenever he's fit. But again, that's not the case, right? Ruben Amorim made sure to let everybody know, like, hey, he's still a kid, he's still developing, and he has a lot to learn, right? So that's basically that. When will Man United shirts next season be leaked? Norwich, you trying to get one? That's what's up, man. Yo Martil, hi, I'm back. Welcome, Yo Martil. Good to see you. People, smash that like button. Irfan is saying, I love Manchester United since I was 8. I saw that. Okay, Nick. Okay, so that. Okay. All right. No, okay. I thought I hadn't seen that. Okay, that's just Man City, though. Yeah, again, Southgate, I agree. That's just Man City, right? But yeah, Dalot was there. Dalot was asked about his fitness. What does he do? Is he helping the younger guys to, basically talking about like how he deals with his fitness? Because Dalot has been really fit, available all the time. And the reason he was asked that question is because in the past, when Ronaldo was asked about some of the players at United, Ronaldo name dropped Dalot as one of the fittest players there, and and Dalot had said, listen, he's following Ronaldo's footsteps in a way on how he takes care of his body, how he trains, and all this, because availability is, him being fit is what is allowing him to play all these games, right? When you're fit, you're able to play. So he was saying, yeah, he works hard, he eats well, those kind of things. So I'm sure he's, training the other guys, because I wish we had a Luke Shaw that is fit like Dalot, because Dalot, Bruno Fernandes, these guys are available all the time. Had we a player like fitness of Luke Shaw being like Dalot, that would have been amazing, because Luke Shaw is a really good player, right? And talking about Luke Shaw, he is available. Now, tomorrow it's a question, right? A fit Luke Shaw, does he hold bench or you start him? And if you're going to start him, you're not going to start him as obviously a back 3, right? Because I think Euro right now is he's going to start for sure, right? Maguire, of course, and Maz. So if you're going to bring Luke Shaw, you're going to throw him on that left wing back position. Is he fit to start and bench Dogu? We did see Dogu in the last game. He kind of struggled, right? He had a few passes here and there, right? Or you say, you know what? I'm going to give Luke Shaw maybe, I don't know, 45 minutes for him to come in and give us an impact, and then 45 minutes to pull him and bring in Dogu, right? Because Luke Shaw, if he can give us 45 minutes on that left wing back position, he's quality, right? His quality, his crossing, his ball progression, all that is on point. So it's a very interesting question here. I don't know what Ruben Amorim is going to do, because ideally he likes Luke Shaw. He likes what he offers the team. Again, he's experienced. He has been here before in this really high pressure, intense kind of game, right? So having a Luke Shaw starting, it could always be good. But again, you want to watch his minutes, trying to figure out that way he doesn't get injured, because you want to kind of prolong his fitness to last you hopefully till the end of the season. Or you start Dogu and then you yank him after, I don't know, 60 minutes, and then you throw in Luke Shaw to take us to the end of the game. I don't know. It's interesting, right? And this is one of the things that Ruben Amorim did not have this problem in the past, right? All right. He did not have this problem because when he came on board, most of these players were injured, not fit. So now he has available squad in a bar like De Ligt, who just got injured. So De Ligt is out, Collier is out, but most of the other guys, they're good. Of course, Licha is not available, right? But most of the other guys, I think also Johnny Evans is not there. But the other guys, they're good. So it's a good problem to have, right? To try to figure out which weapon to deploy in this game. Now, I don't know about you guys. I am not really scared of Lyon like that. All right. It's just Lyon. All right. Now, he was asked in the press conference that, he knows how big of a battle is it going to be to face Lyon, where compared to Sociedad. He said, listen, it's two different teams. Lyon is more aggressive. They're good on the ball. They have really dangerous players and all this stuff. So it's going to be a tough task for our boys tomorrow. But he said, listen, we are prepared for that. All right. We prepared for everything. And the only thing he can do is to draw up a game plan and hope that the team executes the game plan tomorrow to make sure we get a result in that game. But it is going to be a good game, man. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a tough game, right? For sure. Because based on what Onana and Matic gave us, it's something to build up. To get a lot of people who some people, not Man United fans, some people who are not fans, who didn't even plan to watch the game. Now they just want to see the drama. All right, people like drama, and any drama involving Manchester United, people will be grabbing their popcorn like, yeah, this should be a good one, right? Because now people are like, yo, is Onana gonna mess up? Is Matic gonna do this and that? So I like the backstory for this game. What else did Ruben Amorim say? Let's see. He did say that Joshua Zirkzee is improving and showing good things. So again, that's a big endorsement there for Joshua Zirkzee, right? And for me, obviously, I have him starting in this game, right? I have him starting this game, and I'll have him leading the line instead of Rasmus, right? Not bad footsteps to follow. Yeah, to follow Dalot for sure. Yeah, Tony. I agree. Southgate said hello. Hi. Okay. Of course, in case you didn't see it, Kobe Mainu He's rocking a new haircut. Why do we care about that? It's good to have him back, all right? And he looks, I don't know, he looks buffier. I don't know if that's the word. Like he looks like stronger, right? He looks stronger. And listen, him being bulkier, I think it's going to be able to help him to be more steady on the ball, to be able to hold the ball better. Tony, I see your post here. Say explode post. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. I'll definitely check it out. Dude, I've been running around, man. I haven't even looked at any of this news. I was just winging it as we were coming home. I listened to a couple of things. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, Aaron, on the importance of winning the Europa League, he said, listen, it is really important in all aspects, right? The first one is to win a title, all right? A European title, all right? It will be nice for our confidence, right? The team is facing a tough season, right? He's looking swole for real, right? Our confidence is very low. So winning this Europa League trophy is going to build that confidence as we go into summer preseason. Okay. Again, the environment, the vibe around the place. Having the worst season, the vibe is not vibing. You know what I mean? At Carrington. So you need to build that up. And one thing is, when you win something, that is one way to make sure that the mood around the place is changing. And also, Ruben Amorim says, listen, the way we are going to face this summer is also guided by the us winning Europa, because what will happen is we win Europa, we get money. We don't have money, we're broke right now. So we win Europa, we're guaranteed at least 100 million. So now you're looking at the transfer market in a different set of eyes, because now you're like, yo, all right, we can afford things now. Let's go shopping. Instead of shopping at those here in the US, we have the dollar trees or the $5 stores. Now you can shop at a higher end level. You can look at a more higher end players, right? Now that can only happen if we do win Europa, because right now, based on the money that we have now, we're going to be bargain shopping, right? Bargain shopping. Harrison Fernandez. What's going on, Harrison? Good to see you. Welcome. I am good, Harrison. Good to have you here. Smash that like, Harrison. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. All right? And let us know what team you support. Now, you may have already told us. All right? But remind us. There you go. So, guys, welcome. Let's math debate. Welcome. Let math debate. Smash that like, brother. Hit that subscribe. Hit the notification bell. All right. And let us know what team you support. Gyökeres to Arsenal. I agree with that. I think that's what's going to happen. Right. Gyökeres to Arsenal. Delap to Chelsea. Osimhen to United. Please, Lord, let it be. Ifran, he's saying, bro, I'm not forcing you to leave content about Manchester United. I'm giving you a secret of content so that your channel will quickly get many people to follow. Many people will watch your content. Okay, give me the secret. The key is about Indonesia. Whether it's about Indonesian football, food, whatever, I show speed. I certainly do. He got 2 million followers just to make reaction content about Indonesia. You know what? People always say, all right, it's good advice. I'm going to be, next thing you're going to see me rocking some Indonesian gear. I do have some Indonesian friends. I'm going to bring them to the channel. But that's a good point. I like that. I like that fact. And that is very true. That is very true. I've noticed that too. There's a lot of when you go to YouTube, you check analytics and stuff like that. Yeah, Indonesian market is it's pretty huge. But again, it's one of those. But we shall see. We shall see. But of course, United is my my love, right? So yeah, we're gonna try to fit Indonesia in Manchester United, and we'll see what will happen, right? Uh, Eclipse AE, what up, man? Good to see you. Smash that like as you coming in. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, people, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Again, guys, if you are new, I am Luther. This is Man United Central. I appreciate you being here. All right. Harrison is saying that free kick from Declan was mental. Harrison, I did not know Declan can bend it like Beckham, because that was incredible. And not only once, he did it twice in one game. That was ridiculous. Listen, yesterday's video when I started the live, I had to give Arsenal their flowers. Arsenal played Real Madrid off the park. Real did not know what to do with Arsenal. Bukayo Saka coming in, this guy is not even fit, but he was balling out of control. So yeah, big up to Arsenal, man. From what they did at Real Madrid. Of course, Madrid is my second team, but they couldn't do anything yesterday. But again, you never write off Madrid. It's a whole different ball game at Bernabeu, but Arsenal has a really good defense, and they can defend very well. And I still see that Real Madrid's defense is not as good, so you can expect Arsenal to score at least one goal. But again, it's going to be an interesting game. But the way it looks, I think Arsenal, they're through, man. But we shall see. Let's math debate. It's an Arsenal fan here. That's what's up, Arsenal. There you go. I just gave you your flowers, dude. Do you think Arsenal will go through past? Listen, what you've done yesterday, I think it's a huge step, right? But you cannot be complacent when you face Real Madrid. That Real Madrid side is full of weapons, all right? They're full of weapons, and they know how to win, right? And if you watch their last couple of games, they've been coming from behind to win some of these games. So when it comes to that mentality, they got it. They know what it takes, and they'll come swinging. But of course, they have no choice but to attack you guys. And if they do, you're gonna curve them open and sneak in and get 1 or 2 goals. Now this time around, I don't think they're gonna let Declan just be like, okay, Declan, go ahead and do your thing with your free kicks and stuff. But yeah. Irfan Siddiq, he said, because Indonesia is very strong in social media. Thanks for I did, dude. I have noticed it. Indonesia, I have noticed it. It's on my bucket list, man, to go to visit Indonesia. They have some. My sister-in-law and a couple of our friends. They did the whole tour of Indonesia. Dude, the pictures are amazing. So yeah, big up to Indonesia for sure. Seriously, Arsenal played well. Hats off. My brother supports Arsenal though. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, Timber. Timber United. We wanted him. We wanted Timber, but he chose you guys. And he came back after his injury. He's doing a good job, man. He's doing a good job, especially in attack. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, Harrison said, I love Indonesia. Good food. Yeah, I'm importantly good people. They love football. Yes. That's why United is going. That's why United, they're making a point to make that the trip right after the league. They're gonna be in Indonesia. What are those days again? And you can imagine the pandemonium when they land. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. So yeah. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Should Arsenal play 5 in the back, park the bus? No, Arteta won't do that. most likely he's going to play similar football like he did now, um, because I don't think he needs to stick to the same game plan, and they should be fine. But of course, now they have something to hold on to. They may not be really going gung ho kind of thing. They may play a little bit more defensive, meaning like not throwing so many bodies in attack. But I can see the same team really starting for you guys. So yeah, it's definitely interesting. Ikipaze, my dream is to watch a game at Anfield, but I live in Straya. Hey, listen, just write it down, man, and put it on a board somewhere, and just say, you know what, one of those people talk about vision boards, right? So just make a vision board and put all those dreams, and that way every morning you wake up, you look at it and say, I need to get there, right? What do I need to do? And it will kind of help you, guide you, and kind of motivate you to strive to get there. So anything is possible, man. Caracalla, hello, welcome, Caracalla. Smash that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell, Caracalla. Good to have you here. If you get 150 million to spend, what you getting first? Manchester United players, on myself or on our players? Irfan is saying, bro, you look like Rio Ferdinand when you talk. That is too funny, dude. No, man. I'm telling you, man. You're Irfan. You're new here, right? So I've been called everybody, man. Some people they call me Malasia's brother. Now this is Rio. The other day, someone called me like I look like Denzel Washington, Samuel Jackson, 50 Cent. Who else? Yeah, quite a few. I guess I have one of those faces. That's too funny. Harrison is saying, is Indonesia qualifying for the World Cup? Yeah, for the under-17. Indonesia qualified for the under-17 World Cup. Yeah. So Ifran is saying, yes, we have World Cup players. Okay, cool. Caracalla, I say, whatever wins us the league. Oh, yeah. So listen, 150 million, dude. 150 million. We gotta get Osimhen in, Cunha in. Who else? Cunha. You need another midfielder there. Who would you get? 150 million. Because you know what? Why not just get a Delap, right? You get a Delap, you get a Osimhen, all right? You get a Cunha. Because, guys, apparently, according to reports, right, Delap has a... You remember yesterday we were talking about 40 million as his release clause? Delap actually has a 30 million relegation release clause. So it's less than what people were talking about yesterday, right? So imagine now how Ineos they're feeling about this information. This information is confirmed. Ipswich get relegated, 30 million gets you Delap. So being where we are, I don't know. Not getting Delap is going to be tough for Ineos based on the way we're penny pinching, right? But again, you get a Delap, you're getting another potential. So whether it's 40 million or 30 million, he's still a potential. He's still a kid. He's still going to be the same thing that we have now, where we have Rasmus expecting him to lead the line at United. And that is a huge task for a player who is a potential, who is young, who is not really proven. Doing the job at Ipswich, scoring a couple of goals, it is a whole different ballgame doing that at United with the amount of pressure that it gets put on you day in, day out, right? That's why sometimes splash the cash, get yourself an Osimhen who's going to come in. He knows the pressure. He has dealt with the pressure. He's going to guarantee you goals, right? at least. And with Oshman, you don't really have to, like, he knows where the back of the net is, right? You just need to, supply him, and he'll get us, at least 20 goals, because that's what we want. We want someone to come in to give us at least 20 goals, right? So, yeah. But with this information today, talking about the lap has a 30 million clause if they get relegated, that is gonna basically trigger a lot of discussions with Ineos and them. Oh yeah, Tony and Nene, yeah, man, yeah. We got the run, yeah. Irfan Siddiqui said, "We are not only 17 going to the World Cup. Senior national team too will also appear in the World Cup. That is nice, dude. I did not know that. By qualifying with Japan, we are going to the 2026 World Cup in Canada. Nice. Good job, guys. All right, cool. Caracalla, I say you got me fantasizing that Diallo Oshiman link up, bro. I'm telling you, Caracalla, imagine, you have a Oshiman leading the line, you have Amad Diallo on one side, and you have a Matthias Cunha on the other side. That is your front three. Come on, man. Teams will be fearing us. And it just so happened, apparently, United, they're going to have a conversation with Cunha and his team, I think next week. They're going to start the conversation. So, this is good because Ineos and Amarin, they've identified like, we need goals, and whatever we have now, Rasmus, Xerxes, Garnacho, does not work. Now, if they're going to try to bring in Oshman, Cunha, and Oshman and Cunha, then I wouldn't be surprised if Garnacho goes. Right? I wouldn't be surprised if Garnacho goes. But I don't think we're going to see both Garnacho and Menu go. I think it's going to be Garnacho going because, what's his name? Napoli have already shown interest in Garnacho. So they may come back for him, which will be, you know what? I'll be okay with that if we bring in a proper goal scorer through that door. Right? But Amadinho and linking up with Oshman, please give us that. Oh, definitely a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, man. People, smash those likes, guys. Let's get those likes up. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Irfan Siddiq is saying, okay, bruh, see you again. Nice talking to you. Dude, Irfan, you are the man. Thank you so much. Hit that notification bell, Irfan. Hit that bell. That way, when we go live, you'll be notified. All right. Thank you so much. Yo, tell folks in Indonesia we're coming. Man United Central and the whole crew here. Tony's going to be leading the way. We're coming to Indonesia, man. They should be looking for us into the airwaves, right? Right. So there you go. Rishab Kalhar comments on the demolition job done by Arsenal. Oh, Rishab, you just missed it, Rishab. Okay, but make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, Rishab. I'm going to recap. Arsenal did a madness. All right. I did a video talking about, it's going to be a 3-1 win by Real Madrid. Let's all hate on Arsenal. Yeah, I did that video. Okay. I was that guy talking with a lot of chest, knowing that, Arsenal have no chance. Yeah. Arsenal saw my video, my little short, and they were like, okay, we'll show you guys. And honestly, everybody was caught by surprise. I was watching AFTV reaction for the goals after the game, right? So I went to watch their reaction. You can see, I don't think any of them really believed they could do that, right? So when those goals were going in, they were losing their stuff, right? So it was I like that. I like that because they were the underdogs. And listen, Arsenal is not really my cup of tea. But again, Arteta has been backed. Arteta has been given the money, and he has been given the time to build a team. That's why he's able to play that type of football against a really top team like Real Madrid. Right now, will Amarin get that time? I don't think so. At United, I don't think Amarin will get that time. So that's why this is not the time, Ruben Amorim, to try to be, try to be adventurous and get a whole bunch of kids, right? You can get the kids, but also you need that experienced head knowing that, okay, we need someone who knows what they're doing, especially leading the line. Rishab is saying, why do we call Arsenal the underdogs? Well, I don't know, because they were playing Madrid. Madrid, they're the reigning champions. Madrid, Arsenal, they're bottle jobs, right? Right. Whenever it gets to a certain point, Arsenal usually mess up. All right. This season, I was hoping Arsenal would do the job and win the league, but they allowed Liverpool, our arch rivals, to Man United. They allowed Liverpool to win the league. That is a disgrace, Arsenal, because Arteta did not buy a striker. So, yeah. Anyway, we shall see. Only 2 games in the league. I don't know. I don't know about the only 2 games in the league. I would have to check at that. But yeah, their record, I wouldn't be surprised. Their record could be good. But it's all about winning stuff, silverware, right? Arteta has been backed. He's been given the time, but there was no silverware. Can they do it this time around? We shall see. Now, they get past Real Madrid, they most likely will be facing PSG. Guys, we saw PSG today. PSG, they're playing some good football. All right. PSG, they're playing some good football. So, Arsenal, PSG, whoo, boy, that would be nice, right? That would be nice. Let's see. Rishab is saying, yes, Liverpool have lost 1 game. Arsenal have lost 2 games. Nice. That's why they're 1 and 2, right? So yeah. Is that the Raz Lacroix? You have good eyes, dude. This is the Berry Lacroix. Yeah. Salute. Cheers. Arsenal have already Arsenal have already slapped PSG during the league format. Yeah, true. But PSG, they've kind of grown up, right? Because now they kind of believe more, I think. Based on the way I'm seeing them playing, they look like they believe more. And, dude, Kvaratskhelia, he is what a player. Kvaratskhelia is a baller, right? And yeah, he's gonna give some problems some teams, right? So, and again, what Luis Enrique is building at PSG, he's building a young, dangerous team. And imagine now in the summer they're gonna add some pieces to that team. Yeah, they'll be incredible. Rashad is saying, nah, man, Saka will with 1 leg is better player. No, listen, Rishab, I'm telling you, Saka, that guy is like, you can see, it's so crazy that one player can make a huge change in the team. This guy, he's not even 100% fit, but he came, ever since he returned, Saka has been incredible. What a player. What a player. Right? And yeah, that is true. Arsenal have Saka because Saka can make the huge difference in a game because the way he plays, he makes the whole team tick, right? Him being there, right? And of course, you have Declan. Declan now, he's making people believe like, yo, even though they paid 100 million for me, I'm worth it. And honestly, dude, the way he's balling, it tells a lot of people like, yo, yeah, I have arrived. This is my team now, because a lot of people, they were like, yo, Declan, why did they sign him and stuff like that? Right now, Declan is saying, listen, people, hold my beer and let me show you what I can do. All right. One is dying. right? Declan is telling people like, yo, let me show you all what I can do. And listen, Declan is a really good player, man. I never knew that he could bend it like that. That's incredible. Pause. I heard Alaba is still suffering. Needs sleep pills to get over soccer nightmares. I bet. But of course, Alaba was not 100%, man. Alaba was not 100%. All right, he was not 100%. Let's see what else is going on. Let's bring it back to United, man. Rishab coming in here with all this Arsenal talk. All right, I already gave you flowers. You guys killed it. Okay, Declan Rice. Yeah, there you go. Right, but listen, the return leg, whew, it will be incredible. Right, it will be incredible. Benabao under the lights, and then they have the Real Madrid has that the supporters behind them. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Ruben Amorim on if Kobe Menu is fit to start tomorrow. Ruben Amorim said, "In this moment, we have to be careful with Kobe. He had some games out, so we have to be careful with his fitness. But we are really, really happy to have him back." Right? Let's see what else is going on with our boys. I don't know if this is true. I hope it is. Let's see. I saw some crazy reports that Napoli have reduced Osherman's price to 56 million. Apparently, they prefer to sell him to Man United rather than Juventus. And according to reports, Osherman prefers Man United. So I hope this is true. We definitely need a bags man. We need a goal machine. And listen, if we can work out a deal with Napoli, listen, let's work out a deal. You guys want Garnacho? We can do something. All right, we can do something. Yeah. Rishab is saying Delap might move to United. Yeah, Delap. Delap. We've seen those reports for Delap, man. If Switch get relegated, yeah, we just talked about the 30 million part. Yeah, and that is also very enticing to a lot of teams, not only United. I think Chelsea, they're also looking at Delap. Now, Delap, in a couple of years, he could be a really good player, a really good striker, because he does have that potential to get to that next level with at a team that will give him patience, the team that will develop him, right? Unfortunately, at United, we really not the greatest at developing young talent players like that, right? We are working on that. We're trying to rebuild the culture because we've seen the likes of Elanga, right? Had Elanga stayed at United, I don't think he would be this player now, right? He left, now he's balling out of control, right? So Ruben Amorim had said that at United we really don't have that culture or that thing that will allow players to grow, or that patience, the time for the players to develop, right? Let's see. Richard said Delap. Okay, so that Irfan Siddiq, bro, your channel never makes us bored. Talking very happy. Oh, Irfan, thanks for that, my man. I appreciate that. Do you believe the recruitment for younger players is to grow them into decent players and sell them for profits? 100%. I feel with Garnacho and Toby, they are aiming to bulk the balance sheet with time. Yeah, what Ineos is trying to do with this new structure or the new way of doing business, getting these young players, they're trying to do this thing. Has been done with a lot of teams, right? Chelsea does it very well. Man City does it very well. Who else? Yeah, we've seen Man City. The likes of Delap was from Man City. Cole Palmer from Man City. So they develop these players and they sell them. They make a profit. Chelsea, they're king of that. So now United, we're trying to get to that way of doing business. In the past, we didn't do this. United in the past would have, Sir Alex Ferguson passed, right? Would have gone and said, you know what? we need a striker, we wouldn't be thinking about selling him on, right? We would just say, hey, we need goals, get Osimhen in now, right? In back in those days, right? That's why we went to get. Thank you, Arsenal, for Robin van Persie, right? We would get those type of players because the whole thing of we gotta think 5 years from now maybe we're gonna win things. It was all about winning things now, now, now. Now they tried that process after Sir Alex left. It did not work, right? So now they're trying to approach it differently. But that's how we used to do business. Now we're like, you know what? Let's try to get some money, right? So yeah, we're investing in a lot of youth, very talented players, and the idea is this: if they can develop and make it to the first team, well and good. If they don't, not all these young players they're going to be superstars, or not all these young players they're going to make it to the first team, like the class of '92, whatever, right? It's not going to happen like that. But some of them will, and some of them won't. But those who won't, we can sell them and make some money. And that's what basically is going to be the game plan. But as you're doing that, bring in an Osimhen, all right? Let's not be cheap. Bring in a Cunha, all right? Because we need to get these wins in. All right. So that is pretty much the game plan. So people, let's get your score prediction for tomorrow's game, guys. Score prediction for tomorrow's game. Man United, Lyon. Lyon, Man United. What's your score prediction before we roll out of here? Oh man, Mitoma. Yeah, I would like to see Mitoma too, man. Mitoma is a good player. He's a good player, but I don't see him leaving Brighton. And even if he does, Brighton will want a huge fee for him. So I don't see that happening. Tony is saying United 2-1. I have, you know what? I'm gonna go with that too. Tony is usually not wrong, people. So let me know what's your score prediction. Rishab, what's your score prediction for tomorrow's game? United. What do you think? Lyon United. Irfan, let us know your score prediction, man. All right, on behalf of all the Indonesians in the house, let us know. I think it's going to be a 2-1 United. Rishab is saying 1-1. Okay. Listen, 1-1 is not a bad result away from home. You know what I mean? So 1-1, not a bad result, because then they come to our house, right? They come to our house, the theater of dreams, all right? Where dreams are made, all right? Where we are not going to be defeated, all right? And one thing we got to remember, people, knock on wood, United is the only team still undefeated in Europe, European football, Champions League or Europa League or the other league. Only United is the team that is undefeated. People, I'm going to leave you with that. All right. Glory, glory, man, United. Let's go, United. Tomorrow, we're going to get this W. People, I appreciate you being here. People, I appreciate you smashing those likes and hitting that subscribe. And I'll talk to you all in the next one. Rishab is saying Tottenham United final. Ooh, that'll be juicy. All right. That'll be juicy because you know what? What's the name? Tottenham's manager was like, yeah, I usually win trophies in my second season. But yeah, it won't be with us because United's going to win that thing. But anyway, people, take care of yourselves. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you all. Stay blessed. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.